Hello and welcome back to the dungeon. Sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face. In the video we're going to watch together today, Anna O'Brien of GlitterAndLazers fame goes goth in this this try on haul. I'm not a goth girly. My only claim to goth fame is the fact that I own this black lipstick, and once when I was in year 8, which is like age 12 or 13-ish, I went to a parents' evening at my school wearing like long black platform leather boots and a shitty like black lipstick that I got for £1, and it was basically just like brown coloured grease, and I wore it and everybody saw me, and then there was a rumour for like 2 years in my school that I was a goth and I worshipped the devil. But other than that, and having like the sides of my head shaved when I was like 18 or whatever, I've never gone full goth. I've never really been a goth kind of girl. I like a bit of alternative stuff. I like a septum piercing. I like tattoos. I love the goth aesthetic on other people. I personally have just never gone full goth mode, but I have put on this black lipstick for this video so that I can watch GlitterAndLazers do her goth fantasy, or what she claims is her goth fantasy. I'm also wearing my gothist rings. See, look, this isn't even slightly goth, but I have this ring which is black, so I guess that works, right? Anyway, if you didn't see my previous GlitterAndLazers video, which I think I will have uploaded by now, I basically just like watching her try on her outfits. It's not about like taking the mick or anything like that. We're just going to watch her try on the clothes and chat about what we think of what she's wearing and whatever else comes up. This is by no means an opportunity for me to like body shame Anna or say anything nasty about Anna's weight. That's not what this is about. This is purely a little hee-hee and a ha-ha to get away from some of the heaviness that sometimes exists in girl world. So we're going to watch Anna try on these goth outfits, and we're going to there might be a little sark, but we're not going to be nasty. Of the 3 girls, Anna is the one who, her temperament and the way she talks is the most annoying to me, but in terms of like doing awful stuff, she's, well, I don't know, I'd say she's probably the bottom of the 3 in terms of actually being awful. So I find her the easiest to kind of like, I don't know, hee-hee and ha-ha with. So Anna, let's have a little look at your goth fashion choices, shall we? Throughout this video I will be sipping from this obnoxious shiny cup. So there's going to be black lipstick on the rim of this cup, or this straw. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's judge some goth fashion. Here we go. Over to you, Anna.
This video is going to make half of y'all totally and completely hate me.
Is it?
And the other half are going to be overjoyed.
What about the half that already hate you? Sorry. So she's assuming here that half of her audience is goth and half of them are going to hate her for trying on some black clothes. Okay, let's see what she tries on.
And even though I don't love those odds, I'm still going to do this haul because Halloween is right around the corner. Yes, I know it's only August, but
is that music in her video? Yeah, it is. Sorry. That like guitar riff started and I thought that was like happening in my house.
Likes to be prepared. So today I'm hauling a goth brand. This is, I think, hold on, let me look at the name really quick.
This music is strange. I don't know if I've got it like turned up too loud in my ear, but this is a bit, the music's kind of not really working with the vibe, but.
Night Hour. And I'm super excited to show you guys these looks. I feel like this is a type of fashion that's very undercovered in plus size hauls. And I think a lot of you love it. So let's open the box and see what we got.
She looks so
nervous.
nervous.
It does not smell the best, but it might just be the plastic.
This music, oh god.
Oh god. I've never worn this brand, so this is either going to be really good or absolutely terrible. But
I don't get that. Why? Like, what if it's just normal? What if it's just like fine? It's not going to be really good or absolutely terrible. That's very Amber Lynn Reid of you. That's very black and white thinking. How about if it was just like fine, you know? Let's find out if it's fine.
But either way, we're going to have a really fun time. Before we get into the haul, let's open all this up.
Let's. That hat,
now
wow.
It's time to try it all on. I felt like I needed to put on a little black lipstick because what?
Same. Full disclosure, I knew she went on to put on a black lip, which is why I have put on my black lip. And also, is she wearing this necklace because she's trying to give goth? I also put on my this necklace because I was trying to give goth. I was going to do like a big necklace stack, and then basically I couldn't be bothered, so I just went for the one. You're welcome. I put in so much effort to this this channel. I'm kidding. I do. I don't know. I don't like this black lipstick on her, but you know, you've got to live your life. So sometimes you have to wear things other people don't like.
What is a goth haul without a black lip? I will
Fair.
also say I could never wear this necklace like this before because my neck was too chunky. But now that I can, I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's
So I feel like that's her trying to give a subtle flex that she's lost weight, but I don't know if she has. And as I've said, I'm not here to shame in any way, like at all. And I don't even want to really comment on her body, but I don't know if she has in fact lost weight. I think she might just be saying that to try and give that narrative. But then again, if the necklace didn't fit and now it fits, maybe she has lost weight. I don't know. I do feel like she's the type where if she could have lipedema surgery on her neck, then she probably would.
giving like fancy dog vibes.
Like a collar, you mean? I nearly wore my collar in this video and then I didn't. I'm just kidding.
In my mind, it sounded better. But then when I said it out loud, I realized I'm just a weirdo.
Fancy dog. She thinks she's a weirdo for saying fancy dog. But dog just gives collar. So is Anna perhaps more kinky or more fruity than we realised? I think probably not. I do like how her pink nails look with this black outfit that she's got going on. Quite cute.
But I'm a lovable weirdo. Let's get into this haul. Every once in a while, you order for a haul and you get all of the things except like one piece because it's sold out. That happened in this haul. There was a shirt that was supposed to go under this cute little pinafore. It did not come. So I'm just wearing this black bodysuit to make it work. Now, this is super cute. It's got grommet details on the front across the top and then up the straps. Can't think today. And then it does zip all the way down the front. And the zipper is this cute little moon.
Nice.
And I love how it flares out. I love that it has pockets and a little bit of stretch. So let me show you guys what it looks like on.
I'm going to say this once because I repeated it a lot in my previous Anna video. And if you're watching this one, likelihood is you may have watched that one. She stares at herself in the viewfinder while she's talking. And for somebody who's been on YouTube for like 10 years, that's kind of crazy to me. So I've said this exact sentence, so I'm sorry to those of you who are just fucking bored of me, but it's as if I filmed this video like that, like staring at myself. And don't get me wrong, you often do just check that you look okay, or you know that the shot is all right in the viewfinder, but Anna films the entire video staring at herself like that, and it's kind of strange, and it's kind of like a rookie thing to do as a YouTuber. I don't really get why anyone does that. Anyway, that is the one and only time I'm gonna mention it, I promise.
I just put that on and I felt like I was fighting a little bit of a war. It is a little bit tighter around the waist than I expected it to be. And I don't absolutely love the way it's flaring out. I do feel like if I had this in another size, it would be okay. Let me just...
Do you reckon she read the size guide? Because I feel like that's her issue. She doesn't read the size guide. Therefore, she buys things that don't fit because she just assumes that she's a 2X or whatever. And she doesn't actually read the measurements. I'm not saying everyone does that. I don't read the measurements. But generally, when I buy things, they tend to fit. But I think Anna tends to order things that are too small for her and then complain that they don't fit her, which is a bit strange.
Show you guys what I mean. It'll make a lot more sense. So I don't like the way that this is laying. I don't know what about it I don't like.
I am going to go out on a limb here and say, although, you know, she's 5'10", by the way, for those of you who don't know that. So this dress is just way too short for her. It almost looks like a top. I actually like the shape of that. I think that kind of like flary shape skirt is actually quite flattering on her, and I like it. And I like the zip up the front, and I'm not going to lie, I would probably wear this dress, I reckon. I wouldn't wear it with like all the stuff she has on, like the top underneath it and stuff. I don't actually think it's that bad. I actually kind of like it.
Now that I have it on, it's not uncomfortable, but you should really unzip it and put it on, because I just put it on over my head and I was like,
ooh.
I felt like I was being sucked into a sausage casing.
But I don't understand why she buys things that are so small. Like, it's clearly not her size. But I do like the black. I like Anna in black, I have to say.
That is the full twirl.
Yeah, it's a bit short.
I just don't think it's me. But a lot of the things in this haul aren't necessarily me. So
I do have to ask though, if you know that things in the haul aren't you, like, why did you buy them? Was it just for like the goth thumbnail of it all, you know? I always find that strange. She buys clothes that she knows she's not going to like, and it's just really weird to me.
That's not that weird. I do think it's comfortable, and I like that they're creating options like this for plus girlies, because I feel like, you know, there has been some stuff from Torrid and Hot Topic over the years, but it's nice to see these more indie, like, goth brands or dark academia brands or whatever style you want to call this, start to make more plus options. So
Dark academia sounds like a bit of me. And actually, I'm saying that like I haven't heard the phrase dark academia. I've read one book that is like the genre dark academia. It's called Nocticadia. I'll put a picture of it here. It's on the shelf. I think it's on that shelf, not sure. But that book was great. It wasn't like that well written, but I really enjoyed it. It had like weird black worms. I highly recommend. I can kind of get what she's saying about dark academia, but I do think that lots of alternative brands have been doing plus sizes for quite a long time. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
Good on them. And even though it's not my vibe, I'm sure it might be your vibe. So check it out.
High key.
Let's try on the next thing.
Let's.
Next up is the shirt that led to this haul. Actually, my friend found it, Tracy, if you're familiar with her, saw this and she's like, should I get it? And then sent it to me. And then I was like, yes, you should get it. And I'm also going to get it. And then I was like, you know what? I should just do a haul from this brand. And that's why we're here doing this now. So it is a really cool, like,
Has it
French
got bats on it? Yeah, it's got bats on it. That's quite cool.
dark toile. It has bats and kind of dark theming in it, but it is.
I sort of like the material. I can't really see Anna in it. Like, she just doesn't give this vibe whatsoever. Also, if I had like, I don't know, sent a link to a piece of clothing to my friend and was like, hey, I'm thinking of buying this, and then they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it too, I'd be like, oh my god, stop trying to be mean. I'm kidding. But you know, what if you accidentally both wore it and then you were like twinning all night? That would be funny. I'm curious to see how this looks on her.
Toile style. And it has a neck bow, which I love, and a cute little Peter Pan collar. I think this is something that like any style could wear. It's very cool. The important thing about fashion is like, you can't limit yourself to one store or one style. Really developing your own personal style is about trying a whole bunch of different stores and creating what's you. So even though this style may not be the style I wear all the time, there are pieces from it that I fall in love with all the time. So this is a great example of that. And I'm going to try it on with these denim that have some cool embroidery. These are the jeans, and I just really loved kind of this snake embroidery that's going down the side. I felt like that's just really cool. This is another.
I kind of like those jeans, you know. I don't wear jeans very often. I certainly don't ever wear jeans that aren't like, basically I have one pair of black skinny jeans and then one pair of like black, I don't even know what the cut, I think it's like mum jeans, where they're like loose around the bottom of your ankles, and I basically just refresh those like over and over again. I would love to be the kind of person who wore those like funky jeans. Like, there's all kinds of like cool clothes that I would love to wear, but I'm still like losing weight, so I feel like if I bought a load of clothes at the size I am now, hopefully anyway, after a while they'll stop fitting me. So that's partially why. And I feel like this is probably like toxic fat girl mindset. Some of you guys might be able to relate to this. You'll say to yourself, well, I know I'm going to lose weight, so I'm not going to buy any nice clothes for myself. And I think I've been in that mindset since like 2020. So in 2020, I gained back all the weight I lost, and I got all the way up to like 300 pounds, which is about 21 stone for those of you who are in the UK. I'm quite a lot less than that now, but I'm still a chunk. And I feel like for the last, I don't know, 2-3 years, I've been like, oh, well, I'll buy clothes when I'm smaller. I'll buy clothes when I'm smaller. And then I got my job and I had to wear office clothes. So I was kind of forced to buy some nice clothes. But anyone who knows me in real life knows that I literally wear like black leggings and like a big stretchy t-shirt basically every day. So I think that's probably like kind of a toxic mindset that I have with myself, that I'm only allowed to buy new clothes when I get smaller. Or not that I'm not allowed, but it's almost just like not worth it, because if I'm planning to lose weight, the stuff's not going to fit me anymore. So I think maybe that's not that healthy, but the point is, I quite like these jeans. I wonder how they're going to look on her. Let's find out.
Another piece I would totally wear, even though it's not exactly in my style wheelhouse. I also feel like, as a Swiftie, it's a nice little reputation reference that, you know, you can pull out. So I'm going to pair these two together. I don't know if I would actually wear them together normally, but I just kind of paired them together for this haul. This looks like terrible.
Oh,
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so this top is kind of strange. It's not really giving goth. It's kind of giving like private school boys school uniform, if you know what I mean. Yeah, not a fan. And then the jeans, once again, I quite like them, but she just hasn't bought the right size, which when does she ever?
Got it. So first, the pants are too short. This is something I'm learning as my body changes, is that sometimes I just need a tall. So if we look, the waist is sitting
Girl, you're 5'10". You're always gonna need a tall.
here really on my low hip. And I don't think these are supposed to be low hip.
So that is not low hip. And I'm not saying this to be a hater. If you can see my mouse right now, where her jeans are here, that is not low hip. Low hip is like down here. These jeans are, I don't know about them being on her low hip, but also like they're just too small. So I've said that already, but they are just too small.
Jeans. Yeah, I can close them. Which, like, if we really wanted to do that, we can. I'm not going to fight the zipper right now.
If we really wanted to close them, we can. Tries to close them and they don't close. I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying, like, that's not true. They objectively don't close, but okay.
But this is it's a weird place for these to hit. I'm not comfortable with them being hit. They do not cover my butt. So I'm just going to leave them open.
They're just too small. Like, it's not, I don't know. It's not the jeans' fault. They're just too small. They're not your size. So, yeah.
It smells really bad. Like, really bad. It has a terrible odor to it. And it's just a little bit too small. I ordered, I believe, a 3X in this top. And just for reference, I'm wearing a 2X in Old Navy. I'm wearing a 2X in Torrid. In most plus size brands, I'm in a 2X. Because I was unfamiliar with this one, I ordered a 3, and even the 3 is a bit small. So just take that as a caveat. I mean, it does fit kind of around the chest, and I can obviously button it up. But this is not comfortable. I wouldn't wear this. So yeah, check it out.
Also, every company's sizes are different, so if she just looked at the size chart, she'd see that although she claims a 2X fits her in Torrid, a 2X might not fit her in this company. There's no, like, I don't think anyway, there's an official measurement for what 2X is. I could be wrong, but if there is, even if there is, clothes still never fit. Like, you can try on a 10 in H&M and a 10 in Primark, and they're like completely different. So not that I've ever fit my fucking ass into a 10, but you know what I mean.
That said, if you're short, these jeans are still pretty sick. They're just not made for tall bodies. So if you have a shorter torso, they probably might work really well for you. Also, if you're an apple shape, they might work really well for you. They are not.
What does being an apple shape have to do with them fitting? They're just not your size.
Not made for my body, and that's okay.
I hate that. She's so annoying. It's not that they're not made for your body. It's that you've not bought the right size. That's it.
Because it's about wearing clothing you like, not allowing clothing to define how you feel about yourself.
Yeah, fair.
I don't feel bad about this. I just feel like I wasted my time trying it on. Honest facts.
Except that you got the content out of it, so clearly it wasn't a waste of time.
I'm going to take this off. I hate it. I've been humbled. Really thought it was going to be great. Really thought this was going to be the look. It's okay. Let's just try something else on.
It's just not that deep. Like, it's just a pair of jeans don't fit you. Deep breaths. Like, you'll be all right, babe.
It's rib knit. That works for everybody.
Nice.
Every curve and swerve you have, rib knit's great for it. It has a cool, like, butterfly panel in the
pretty.
back.
I like that.
This has got to work. Y'all, I'm not lying. This thing really does smell awful. I would not buy this, even if you like it, just because of how bad it smells, and I don't know how long it would take to get rid of this smell, or if you even could. Just having it close to my nose, like, makes me feel kind of sick.
I have a theory that she filmed this on the same day as she filmed the one that we watched last, possibly. I don't really know why. She's wearing the same bra. You can see it there. I do like that bra. It's a nice colour.
My stomach, it's bad. Okay, this feels a lot better. This feels a lot better.
I don't like this sleeve length on anyone, to be honest. I don't like a capped sleeve on anyone. I just don't find it a flattering length at all. I feel like go to mid-arm or have a halter or have like a, whatever the word is, like a just like a short sleeve top. I don't get this kind of little cap they put on there. I feel like they do it on a lot of plus size clothes to be like, oh, you can just cover the top of your arm. At least on me, the top of my arm's not the part that I'm insecure about, so I don't really get. I've never liked a cap sleeve. If anything, I think it just draws attention to the part of your arm that you don't like. Let's see how it looks from a distance.
This detail, obviously,
that's pretty.
That is super cool. And let me show you full length because there's a slit in it, but I actually really like how the slit looks with compression. So if you are someone that feels more comfortable in leggings, this is actually a cool dress to wear with leggings or compression. So
Listen, I said I wasn't going to say it, but my God, she's just talking to herself this whole time, looking in the video, in the viewfinder.
Looks super cute if you were wearing leggings because you get that pop. Even if you're wearing like a different color, like a deep maroon, or even if you had like a printed tight, like a spider webs or like some type of design that was woven in, it's a great way to like highlight that in a dress.
I don't think any of these clothes are particularly goth. They're just kind of black. I guess the like mesh in the back of this is kind of gothy, but I like this dress. It's a shame that Anna's so tall. It must be hard for her because not only is she wide, you know, respectfully, she's also really tall. So clothes would just be too small for her. Like 99% of clothes will be too small for her. So it must be kind of hard. So maybe that's why she orders sizes that are too small, because maybe they don't do a bigger size. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I don't think these capped sleeves are very nice. And that's not just on her. That would be on anyone.
Dress while still having quite a lot of coverage. So I think this is a great dress. It's very cute. It's very comfortable. And honestly, I'm glad I got to put this on after the last look because it's made me feel a lot better. As you can see, ribbed knit works for bodies better. It helps the garment adjust to whatever your body shape is. And so of course it's a great thing to put on after some.
I like that dress, but she can't wear that out. I mean, that slit's just too high. Her like downstairs area is there and the slit is there. Like, it's a bit risque. I mean, she's got compression on, sure, so maybe not, but I don't know. I don't really believe that she's going to wear any of the stuff in this haul.
Something doesn't work. Let's just put it that way. I do really like this slit though, but it is creeping up a little bit. Again, tall girl problems. Yeah. And I'm not 100% sure if I have a plan for it, but it's definitely super cute. It's always weird when you try a new brand because you really just don't know what you're getting yourself into at all. You don't know if the sizing is going to be consistent. You don't know if you're going to like the way things are cut. Halfway through this, I've kind of realized this is probably not a brand I'm going to shop again. Not because it's a bad brand and because it won't work for everybody, but it's just not really cut for my body type.
I don't agree with that. I don't think it's a case that the brand's not cut for her body type. It's that the sizes she's ordered are all too small. So, I mean, her body type's nothing crazy. Sure, she's got, I mean, don't get me wrong. She's got big hips, but a lot of people do. And it doesn't mean that clothes are never going to fit you. It's not really, I don't think, the cut of the clothes. It's the fact that she ordered the wrong size. So I think saying that this brand is a no because you've ordered the clothes that don't fit you is not very fair on the brand. I was going to say if she's got a big platform, if you had a big platform and you were doing this, it would be quite harmful. She has a massive platform, but she's not pulling, this video's got 10,000 views in a day. So it's not like it's going to, she's not trashing the name of the brand publicly where everyone's going to see it. So that at least is a good thing. But I think if you had a big plus size following and, a small indie brand like this had clothes and you ordered them in the wrong size and then tried to make out that the brand was the issue, it's kind of dodgy because it's not the brand, it's the fact that you've ordered a 2X when in their clothes you're not a 2X. So I'm not sure about that one.
Maybe a piece here and there if I really fall in love with it, but it's probably a brand I'm not going to check out again.
So I think that's a stupid thing to say. Just order it in the, I'm so boring, just order it in your size and then you'll be fine.
That said, I am one person with one body type, and there are so many different bodies in the world. So if it doesn't work for my body, it actually might work for yours. Just depends on how you're shaped. So we're going to try on 2 more outfits from this brand. I will say they do have some really dope accessories, which we'll see in the last look. And that is something I definitely probably will shop from them in the future. So let's look at this like casual look I grabbed. So I just thought these bike shorts were kind of fun. Obviously, I'm going to layer them over my compression, but I love that they are long enough to wear alone if you aren't stuck in compression in the summer like me. They have a fun kind of bat print down the side, so something kind of cool. And then also the lace at the end I thought was really fun. They feel like they're also made of a breathable natural fabric, so they're just going to be better in the heat. Now, for a top, I kind of went with something that's very similar to the dress I just tried on, just because I wanted to have something that worked. It has another kind of back panel. This one's different. It's not butterflies. It's like a moon goddess and some things. I don't know if that's a face, or actually I think it's a face with the moon, like a Medusa head is what it looks like. And then other than that, it's just kind of like a black tee. I figured this was like a cool casual look that maybe you could wear to like a concert or something in the summer. I don't know. Let me just show you it on. I actually kind of like this fit, but I have noticed that
not a fan of that sleeve length again. I don't know why brands make that sleeve length. I think it's so icky.
They are definitely cut.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. They make the sleeve length like that because there are lots of people who do like it and I'm just one person, so I should shut the fuck up. Let's listen to what she's saying about the cut of this these shorts, because I'm sure it's not the cut. I'm sure it's the size.
A lot shorter in length. So for a high-rise bike short, I would expect it to come up to my waist and add some additional support there. And it's just barely getting over my butt, which is fine. It works, but it's not what I would expect from this very specific type of garment from a bike short. The top is very comfortable. I do feel like the neck is a little high. Let me show you guys the full thing.
Yeah, the neck is a little high. I don't love the neck.
So as you can see, like, I'm really struggling to get it up to where I would want this to hit, which is right about here.
I think that's probably because they're too small, Anna.
At my waist. It's sitting about 2 inches. Now I wear like a booty short for try-ons, and it's literally sitting about an inch below those. So it's just a little short for me. Again, great option for shorter girls, more petite girls. It's just tall girls. This probably isn't your brand. The top is comfortable.
I think that's so irresponsible to be like, tall girls, this isn't your brand. So every tall girl who sees this video, luckily it's only 10,000 people, but you know, they're going to think that this brand's not for them. It's just not very fair on the brand when it's user error, I think.
It's a little tighter around the waist than I would like. I would like a little more room for this.
If you want more room, then buy a bigger size. Like, sorry, I'm boring myself, but it's just a bit annoying.
I don't hate it. It's just, I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it. And it's
Fair
not
enough.
the design or anything like that. It just doesn't quite fit me right. Can I get it on my body? Yes. Do I feel confident in it? No. And I think it's one of the things that I'm working on. Let me just show you the back while I talk about this.
They look like they fit her fine. I think those shorts look like they fit her fine. Am I wrong? I like the back of this top. It's quite pretty. Yeah.
Working on as my journey continues to only wear things that I truly love.
Fair.
And feel confident in, because I feel like I deserve that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like there's a lot of pressure as a creator to wear the brands you can link in LTK, the brands you can do, et cetera, et cetera. And I played that game. I don't like it. It's not a fun game for me.
I mean, she plays the brands that she can sell in every other situation. So this is slightly rich, I think, because Anna absolutely does the whole, you know, buy this, buy that, buy this fucking lipedema surgery. So that's a little bit strange. Not sure I'm completely on board with what she's just said there.
Instead, I just want to wear what I like. And so
I get that sentiment, like, wear what you like. I would never want someone to feel they had to dress a certain way because of their body. Like, no way. If you like it, wear it. It doesn't matter how it looks, as long as you're decent, you know, then you can wear whatever you like. I totally get that. Doesn't mean people aren't going to have opinions and think what they want to think about it, but if you are comfortable in what you're wearing, whatever it is, then fucking wear it. Like, I truly do mean that.
As you can see, a lot of the hauls I've been doing are not even brands I think that are on any of those services, and if they are, they're on there by fluke. But it's really more about, like, who am I? What is my personal style? And shopping wherever that is that fulfills my needs to express myself. And that's really how fashion should be. It shouldn't be about what's cool. It shouldn't be about, you know, what gives you some type of status. It should be about something that makes you feel confident. And
I understand what she's saying in the sense that fashion shouldn't be about status. Perhaps not. But saying that fashion shouldn't be about what's cool, I don't know. I don't agree. I think fashion should be about whatever it is for you. So if it matters to you that your clothes make you feel cool, or you're wearing something that's trendy, if you like that, you're harming absolutely no one. So saying fashion shouldn't be X, fashion shouldn't be Y, I don't really agree with that. I kind of understand what she's saying about status. I don't think it should be, well, I can afford to wear this designer item, so I'm better than you. Like, absolutely not. I agree it's not necessary to buy expensive clothes for, like, status or something. But if you like something and it's in your budget and you want to buy it because you think it's cool, that's totally fine.
More like yourself. So that's kind of my mission in all the shopping I'm doing now, is just to find things that make me feel a little bit more like myself.
But if that was your goal and you started this video by saying you're not goth and this isn't your style, why did we do a goth haul? Then again, you know, she's trying something different. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky about that. But I do ask myself, like, if you're trying to buy clothes that make you feel like yourself, then why are we doing a goth haul when you know that you don't like wearing goth kind of clothes?
This does not fit me. I'm done. I'm calling an audible. I don't want to try on any more of these clothes.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta walk away before you totally and completely lose it. And I am...
That's so dramatic. Girl, you're just trying on clothes. Like, it's not that deep. You're not going to fucking lose it. It's your job. This is so dramatic and performative, I think.
On the verge of that right now. Treat the brands that don't work for you like your exes. Do not call them back. Delete them from your phone. And that's about what I'm gonna do with this. Also, this dress also smells ants.
So just to kind of clarify, she's tried on this dress. This is another piece she's trying on. Because it doesn't fit her, she's going, oh, I'm stopping before I lose my shit. This brand's not for me. You know, treat this brand like your ex for her. I'm not going to call it back. If it doesn't fit you, it's because it's not your size. Like, that's not the brand's fault. And being like, don't call brands back that don't work for you. You've just ordered the wrong size, hun. Like, it's not the brand's fault. This is, I don't know. I wonder if I'm going to get loads of comments being like, you're being a bitch. Anna's just trying on clothes. It's not her fault. But being like, I'm not going to, re-buy from this brand because they're not great for me. It's just that the clothes don't fit you. That's not the brand's fault.
Absolutely terrible. So I just need to be free of it.
Fair enough. Oh, it's over. Okay. Well, there you have it. There was Anna from Glitter and Lasers trying to be a goth. Not sure it worked out. I think sometimes with Anna's content, her kind of mesh of like insistent toxic positivity mixed with being really affected by really small things makes the content kind of, kind of strange to watch, because I'm like, this person's laughing and smiling and acting happy, but all they're doing is moaning and complaining. And I think that's kind of a theme throughout a lot of Anna's content, and I find that a little bit strange. But like I said, I enjoyed that. It was a nice break from the like, oh my god, Amberlynn Reid content. I might catch up with Foodie Beauty next, I'm not sure. There's always something new going on with the girls, isn't there? I'm also quite conscious that I'm going to start on, I'm going to start on a script, or at least do some sort of like research into the Amberlynn Casey stuff, because although Mr. Snowflake's Victims of an Empath video on Casey perfectly covers the whole thing, I feel that since he's made that, Amber has doubled down on her claims against Casey, and there's something about that that really fucking rubs me the wrong way. So I might do a bit of that. I might do some other stuff. We're gonna see. Let me know if you enjoyed the Anna video. Let me know if you like the kind of silly, fashiony content. I'm sure it won't be everyone's cup of tea, so if it's not for you, I completely respect that, and I will make other stuff as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.